For the best collection of over 100 wild game video recipes you will ever find, for $6, go to www.vimeo.com/on-demand/cooking-wild-game.
All this together is our meal that we call Domos Soul Food Fiesta. And I can't eat this meal alone. I have to call someone right now. One of my great friends, Rich. Pretty sure he's hungry. Got some plates here. All right, Rich, you got some forks?
Yeah, I got some forks.
All right, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. This looks great.
Yeah, thank you. So we've been cooking all day and got some corn, Mexican corn, some pork and beef ribs, some cornbread with corn on the cob,
okay,
and some beans, some hot sweet baked beans. So you want to, you can help yourself, and we make a plate and tell the people how this tastes.
Yeah, I'm Rich from the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game. And we're with Dominic Donald from Donald's Dynamite Catering.
There you go.
And we got some wonderful dishes today. He's a Louisiana family-style chef. And we got some ribs, some cornbread, and some fiesta corn, and we got some beans over here too that look really good. So.
Yep.
Cornbread has a little bit of corn in it. So is this a finger food?
Well, you can say that, but we also do have
a little bit of Cajun spice on this rib.
We put some Cajun spices on these ribs. We also added a little bit of garlic to our marinade to lock in that flavor.
This is really good. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Now cooking time, including cutting up all the vegetables, is about 2 hours on this. And there's enough food here for what, 10, 12 people?
You can feed about 9 or 10 people with this food, easily.
Now tell me about these baked beans. It's got, we could put venison burger in here. There's burger in here.
Yeah, there's sirloin burger in here, but you can add venison. You can add any kind of meat you want to. One time I did add a little bit of chicken to it, like a chicken bean dish. I prefer beef because you can taste that flavor with the beans a little bit better when it mixes in.
We got a little bit of bacon and some veggies. What kind of veggies? We have peppers, onions?
We got some green peppers, yellow peppers, some white onion, some red peppers.
And there's a little Cajun spice in here too.
That's right. Because, you know, wouldn't be right without the Cajun. Welcome back. This is the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game with Rich McNutt, and I'm Dominic Donald from Dynamite Catering. And today we are cooking a very sweet but Cajun marinade to go on any meat that you have in the kitchen or around the house. You can cook this marinade on chicken, steaks, quail, or even boar if you got some boar. But right now we're going to go ahead and show you what we're going to cook it on today. We have some beautiful Angus ribs here, which are shoulder chop, and then we also have our regular pork ribs we're going to use today. First, I'm putting in a ½ cup of brown sugar. It's going to give the marinade a sweet taste, but it's also going to make everything stick to the ribs just right. To that, I'm going to add a couple teaspoons of honey. Honey is a good agent because people use it in tea and dishes to sweeten up their dishes. I'm putting it in the marinade to give it a little bit of a sweeter taste. Now to this delicious marinade called Just Kicking It Marinade, I want to add garlic, which is like a ½ teaspoon. Now my steak seasoning and my paprika and the garlic I will add to my meat. Cajun I will add to the marinade. This is Cajun seasoning. And also roasted red peppers. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper to that also. And now I can add my marinade finisher, which is olive oil. Get all this together here. And I'm just gonna turn it until everything is dissolved in this bowl here. And it should look not clumpy, but it should look like it's ready to be spooned over the meat and drizzled over the meat. If it is too thick, you can also add water, a little bit of water to it. Add the rest of the water. So that now I just put in half a cup of water. And I have my marinade looking the way I want it to look. All this together is our meal that we call Domos Soul Food Fiesta.
So we have a few desserts on our website, but some of the other things Dom's done for us that he gets a lot of compliments on, by the way, is this peanut butter shrimp stir fry. What's a little bit about that?
More of my spicier side is a little bit of protein with the shrimp, and then you got your veggies in there, and mixed with, you know, all type of stuff, and then on top of the rice, it stretches with all the good kind of flavor. So
one of the good things with Domo is he's a family chef, so when his recipes, they're like bulk recipes. So if you're feeding 8, 10, 12 people, his recipes are really good to look at because they're cost effective.
Right.
You can feed a lot of people for not too much money. I mean, another one we got a lot of compliments on was his Cajun chicken elbow Alfredo. That one was really good too.
Yeah.
I mean, and all his recipes are kid friendly. Yeah. So he did the wild boar sausage jambalaya.
Yeah, well, I did the wild boar jambalaya. It was a twist on original seafood jambalaya, and I believe a lot of people will like this because a lot of people don't eat wild boar, but when you taste this dish, it kind of puts it out there for you to really open up to new things. And wild boar is something that's lean, tender, and very flavorful after we get done cooking it here in the Rich's kitchen.
One of the things you'll find out though when you start cooking wild game, great, like you'll get from our recipes, is that your family's going to be bugging you to go hunting more.
That's right.
I mean, we got some recipes for, like the peanut butter shrimp stir fry is a great one for small game, and so is the Cajun chicken elbow Alfredo. And they're simple recipes. I mean, you're cooking for 8 to 12 people, and you're done in 25, 30 minutes.
Right. And that's what people love.
Yeah, and that's including chopping up all the fresh veggies. One of the things I like with his Cajun cooking is he makes it kind of mild, but then you can add extra Cajun flavor to it if you like it hotter.
Yeah. And I like it hot, so I try to make it really hot, but not too hot.
And you'll be surprised what kind of compliments you'll get, because Domo, being from Louisiana, he has a different style and different flavor of cooking that you don't get in all parts of the country.
No.
So that's one of the advantages with this cook show, was to get the Southwest recipes, to get the Southern recipes, to get the Northeast recipes, because all their flavors are just a little bit different.
Right.
They're all good, but they're just a little bit different.
And we figure, you know, we've just been kicking it up a notch with the Cajun. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, and we hope you tune back in and watch us cook some more.
Enjoy.
Bon appetit.